Hi, Julie Gibbons here from Tractor Girl, and I've got another tutorial for you today on how to make some channel art for your YouTube channel. There's a couple of really important things to remember about YouTube because the dimensions particularly are really important. So I'm just going to do a screen share. Okay, you can see I've already got some YouTube art up here, but if I want to go and change it, go into here, and if you don't have YouTube art, it'll come up with do you want to put some in. So how to create channel art, and you can see that there's some really important dimensions here: image style and file size and file guidelines. And there's this image that comes up. You can see that the actual image that they want you to use is actually quite large, but in desktop, which you just saw, you can see that there's only this area in the middle. So it's really important to understand how that works because the large area is for TV, what shows up on the TV screen, the desktop shows up on desktop, and you can see there's tablet and also for mobile. So what you need to do now is right-click on this image and save it somewhere onto your computer. And I've already saved it. Okay, I'm just going to go back to not sharing. Okay, we'll hop into Canva, and you can see you're in create a design, and down here there is YouTube channel art. Now that has the correct dimensions, which is the one for the TV screen size. But you'll see that a lot of the templates that they come up with don't even worry a little bit, a scrap about those dimensions that I just showed you. So we'll just get rid of this one. We'll go into uploads and stick in an image. Drag it out. And then what we can do is I've already uploaded this, pop this over the top and drag it out. Now, the thing you can put in now is some guides. All right, so now you've got this text and logo safe area, you've got it all there. So press on your control with your semicolon key, and it will toggle your guides. And so now that I've done that on my keyboard, you can see there's a double-headed arrow. If you click down when you see that double line, double arrow, and drag, you will see that there are guides that come out, and they will stay on your screen until you get rid of them. You can drag them off the screen if you want, and just pop them in there. And some from the top as well. Right, now we don't really need that image anymore. Just get rid of it. So now we've got our guides here. We might just make that a bit larger. So we've got a B to one side maybe. That's a bit better. And we can pop in our text. So we can choose any of these layouts here if we want, or we can just press the letter T and pop in a little bit of body text. Okay, so I'm going to put in business name, and I'm going to change it to Euphoria. It's one of my lovely favourite fonts. So fun. Make it bigger, of course. And I'm going to stick in a little tagline as well. Pop in another block of text with my letter T. And I might make that. Okay. All the same things that I said before about making sure your things are centered. If you do this, you can see that there's those lines that go from top to bottom to give you a clue as to where your centers are. And another tricky thing, I might make that bigger. If you group them, so you click on one, it's highlighted, hold down your shift key and click on the other one, you group them together, it will center the whole. You can see there it's centering the whole thing. Another great thing about these guides is that anything that you move around is going to snap to them. Just like it snaps to the center, it will snap to those guides as well. So that's a really handy thing if you want to put those guides in to make something that's all lined up on one side or in a particular spot. So as you can see, this text needs a bit of attention because we can't actually see that quite as well because the contrast of the images behind it is so high. Now we can fiddle with the color of the text, and I'll just want to show you something pretty nifty. So if we go in to change the color of the text and we scroll down to the bottom, you can also, when you click on a color, it comes up with this little checkbox here, change all, and it changes all the text. How about that for a nifty trick? Okay, so it's still not really working very well. We might just change that back to black. And another way to do it is to click on your image, of course, and go into filter, adjust the brightness and the contrast down. Or we can use one of these filters here. Nordic or selfie is also good. But that's still not showing us up as well as we might. We might just go back into adjusting contrast and maybe making saturation. We can feel around with that. So we can have that as our YouTube art. Now that will show up as the whole on the TV screen, but if you want to check what it might look like just on the desktop, now control copy to paste that and paste that to get another one. There you go. So you actually might even leave that yellow there if you wish to, or just leave it as is with the whole picture of the flower if you want. So there you have it. If you want to just go ahead and download that. Now, of course, it would be just the PNG recommended, which will give you a nice crisp image. I know YouTube compresses the images much like all the rest of our social media, but your PNG will still give you the best result. Rightio. Okay, I hope you have had fun with that, and I hope to see a whole bunch of new YouTube channel art happening around the place. And let me know what your YouTube channel is and what you've done, and I'd love to see. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks. See ya. Bye.